We're at the Alliance RV Factory, and we want to give you a full tour of the Alliance Avenue 22 ML all-access trailer.
All access meaning lots of solar. This is an awesome floor plan. It is a baby fifth wheel. That's what I'm going to call it because it's a shorty. Stick around. You're going to love this one. We're going to start with the numbers. So this trailer sits on tandem axles, 5,100 pounds each, so 2, for a gross vehicle weight rating of 9,995 pounds, or 5 pounds short of 10K. The tires are 225/75 15s. The cargo capacity is 2,713 pounds. So we're going to start right up here at the front. The pin box is a Kurt Rotoflex, so it's an upgraded pin box with a rubber bushing inside, and it rotates. It's a nice option. Come down here in the front, you've got the Renogy Rover 60 amp MPPT charge controller. You've got your battery compartment and a lot of room for storage. Your battery disconnects are right here in the front as well. Coming back.
I got to move my head out of the way.
Yeah, exactly. So you have the docking lights or the front light for the cap right here. Let's go on down. The Lippert electronic leveling system. Looks very familiar, just like the one we had in our Paradigm. You got a 20-pound propane. Oh, excuse me, 30-pound propane. I stand corrected. And it uses the Lippert 3.0 ground leveling system. So if you're wondering what type of leveling, there you go.
There you go. You got the instruction sheet.
Draw a picture, right?
Easy peasy.
Slam latch cargo door with a magnetic hold. And of course, you have the B&B Nautilus water system. The nice thing is they've integrated this over from the Delta lines. Boom, you can control the slide out from the outside. So I love the fact that you now can control the slide out from interior or exterior. You've got your gray tank, your black tank. You've got a water exterior water spray port. Of course, your inlet, your black tank flush, satellite cable. You can access your water pump. So here, turn that off. Interior or exterior, you can do the water pump. One of the things that Alliance does and has done is awesome. This hatch here allows you to get in behind the Nautilus to keep an idea of what's going on back there, make sure you don't have any leaks. You can also access everything behind the pass-through. That way you can get in there and maintenance anything that you need.
And it's a 101-inch wide body.
It's got LED lights. It's got a diffuse strip up here, which I absolutely love because it illuminates the entire pass-through. And it's got these little ones which are strategically placed so you can see inside. That diffused light is an awesome setup. That is literally what we put in our Paradigm. And look, Alliance always listening.
They do. What I love is this system right here. They draw you a picture.
Well, of course, you got colors. You got to have pictures. No pictures, no fun. This is your trailer connection. Right now we're in the factory, so it's just hooked up to a 110 or 120. But it's a 50 amp trailer. It does have one slide. The slide is a rack and pinion hydraulic system. Very nice setup. And if you look behind, all of this is reinforced, and it has, so the skirting is not free floating. You see, it's all reinforced, which is really nice setup. I like the fact that in the slide you have multiple windows, and all of the windows as you come down are the 50% opening. Unlike the ones that are frameless, you only get a few inches. These open up half the width of the window, so really nice from a pass-through standpoint for wind.
Which is great because you get a nice cross breeze if you need it.
So this has a Suburban hot water heater. Water heater. It's a tankless water heater system. We just love saying that because somebody, not me, says that.
He's talking about me. I don't know why I called it a hot water heater. It just stuck in my brain.
It's a water heater. All right, we're going to start at the top. So up there by where it says Avenue, you see the 3 red lights. Those, of course, are LED lights. The little black circle right before it or below it is set up so that you can put whatever backup camera system you want on here. It's pre-wired. This is the vent right here for your stove oven area. So if you want to get the hot fumes out of there, you can. This window right here overlooks the kitchen. So when you're standing at the sink, that's your exterior view. This trailer is set up with a 2-inch receiver and a 4 flat plug. So if it's legal in your area to tow it is able to tow, and it does have a 300-pound tongue weight.
See a spray port.
Yes, Alliance is doing a good job with that. I like the fact that they're putting spray ports on basically all sides of the trailer except the front. So if you need access to water around your coach, you actually do. I love the new ladders. I know we rave about these things, but having these square tube, 1-inch square tube aluminum welded ladders are so much stronger and better designed, in our opinion, versus the older style that they used to have. The ladder's rated to 300 pounds, and I feel like it will 100% support that. Most Alliance trailers are full-time warranty or full-time rated, which means Alliance will cover the warranty of the trailer if you are full-timing in it. So that is a nice feature. This one's no exception. As you can tell, massive awning. You've got LED light strip up above. Alliance has amazing tires on here. So these are the Goodyear Endurance. They're 225/75/15 tires. It has the CRE 3000 upgraded suspension, the Moride heavy-duty shackle kit with the greasable wet bolts. So coming straight from the factory, there's nothing you have to upgrade. This is a robust suspension system with top-of-the-line tires.
Which is great, it being an all-access fifth wheel.
Absolutely. That's the benefit when you have something that you can take off grid with the solar system. And then this is your furnace, so a Suburban propane furnace. Little thing that can be understated but really important. Alliance keys all these things alike. So in the olden days, back when we were starting out, you would end up with a pile of keys because every door pretty much had a different key except for the pass-throughs. Those usually were the same on both sides. So having one key, great option.
The other side of the bay, it is actually really spacious on this side. And what is that control over here?
So this is your awning control. So you can control your awning from the inside or the outside, just like on the other side where you can control your slide from the inside or outside. So there you go. Martha, tell them why that's important to be able to do this outside.
It's important to do it outside. If you don't have a spotter with you and you just want to get the awning in or out quickly, you can do it yourself.
And if you've got to put it out and you're up against a tree where you're not necessarily controlling your spotter, but you can go, oh, okay, I can go out halfway, 3/4 of the way, whatever. I like the fact that I can stand here and visually see what's going on and be able to put it in and out. Now, they're showing this trailer, so we're going to go ahead and roll it back out.
As we said, we are at Alliance RV. We're inside the factory in Building 4. So
okay.
What's inside this door right here to your right?
Well, hold on. We're not done yet. Come on, come on, come on.
All right.
So on the left side, so you saw me playing with the awning switch. They got awning. And then you also have your cable. So if you're going to be running satellite TV or you want to hook up cable in the park, you can do that. And then you have a GFI outlet, which means ground fault interrupted, which means that basically it's protected in case you play with water. Don't do that. This is the door you speak of, my darling?
It is.
That would be a 30-pound propane tank. So you have one on each side. So dual 30-pound propane tanks. That's a solid slam. I like that.
So what I noticed right away is the Moride stairs.
And I'm sure some people are asking, well, who cares about stairs? Oh boy, we do. Let's talk about why. There you go. Come here, honey.
Ooh, a lever. Pull the lever.
So the Moride step above stairs have the little push button. So you push that and the feet auto adjust. Very, very nice design. Some previous models had a Lippert setup that used to have pins. So to have a push button lever is a nice option.
Well, in the older Moride stairs, the original ones had the pins.
Yes, they did.
These are the next generation. We have them on our Paradigm and we love them.
One thing that usually gets skipped when we do tours is the screen door. This is an LCI or Lippert screen door. And the door here is also a Lippert door, and it's set up for the thin shade, which means if you want privacy, you can just slide it right in here, and then you'll have an accordion shade that goes up and down.
You guys want to check out this new unit? It is fantastic. What I loved and noticed right away, you got double-decker shoe storage.
Okay, she's super excited, y'all. I got to admit, that is pretty awesome. So you've got shoe cubby, top and bottom, built right into it.
This rear kitchen fifth wheel is awesome because I love how they maximize the space. They use a new window shade over here. It's a creamy color, so it makes it feel more bright and bigger in here. I love that they incorporated a new spice rack, single basin sink, solid surface countertops. They have a 3-burner stovetop, insignia convection oven, and the oven here is actually pretty big. I'm pretty sure you can put a turkey in there. So they have a lot of cabinet space. So I'm going to open it up and I'm going to have Chris come in and show you all the space in here.
One of the things that I thought was pretty neat is there's no divider in the cabinet. So what you see is what you get. You have the full width of whatever that cabinet is. Same thing here. Same thing above the microwave. And then the one on to the left is a shelf system so that you have maximum use of it. I like the fact that there's no backsplash in here because the walls are really nice and they complement the solid surface countertop quite well. As Martha said, there is the spice rack. I think that is a really cool design. Now, underneath this Greystone oven, this drawer, I think, is really brilliant. So it looks like the oven. It's a stainless steel outside, but it's a reinforced pots and pan drawer directly beneath the Greystone. And to the right of the stove, you've got a junk drawer, aka there's all your stuff. And then you've got a reinforced drawer. So both of them are reinforced to 90 pounds. Underneath the sink, you have a shelving system and a little bit of a cubby down below. But what I really like is what Alliance has done for years. I love the fact that they put on-off switches on all of their water. So if you end up with a leak, you're able to shut it off and stop it where it's at.
All right, let's check out the fridge and the freezer.
So this is a Furrion 12-volt fridge and freezer. And as you can tell, I would say it's 3/4 residential. I don't know the exact dimensions. This is a brand new trailer.
Well, and you got adjustable shelves in there, which is great for flexibility.
The pantry is to the right. I
love the pantry. I love the pantry. I know Chris is going to say he loves it too. What I love about it, it is backlit, adjustable shelves, and then there's a plug in there. Say you want to put your coffee pot in there. Boom, you have a place for it.
What I was going to say I love about the pantry is the frosted door, because we don't want to see our junk when we're traveling.
No, you don't. So your theater seating, what I love about it, manual pull. And then you have a little remote storage here and a couple cup holders. And I love the color of this too.
Yeah, it's actually nice. It's kind of a gray, but a little bit of a cream. And they did a good job with the blinds in here. It matches the one that's in the kitchen, so you have a nice covering over it. And then, of course, the cream color. I think it's a nice setup.
It is.
Okay, so the electronic side of things, you have a nice Sansui full motion TV. So this is really nice. Behind it, they actually put shelving and a strap, so all your wires for your electronics are hidden behind the TV. They integrated a Furrion soundbar up top, so you don't have to worry about audio. That's already built in. It has nice cabinetry with that frosted glass look that's continued. It's soft closing with magnetic latches, and this is followed through all of the trailer. And these cabinets here run all the way to the wall, so you can't really see it as well. But if you look all the way in the back, it'll run all the way to the wall. So you have a lot more storage. It's kind of one of those maximum use of space things. This window is massive. So let's put this up. This is the one you saw from the outside. So if you're sitting on the theater seating, you can actually see what's outside the campsite. Or if you're sitting here and you just want some daylight. This U-shaped dinette is massive. You could literally fit probably 6 people on here. This folds down into a bed. And underneath the dinette, the entire width around is storage. So I'll open this up to give you a little bit of an idea.
Yeah, this one isn't as big on this side for storage because you have your shoe cubby. But you know what? It's still all storage.
And then on this side, this one runs the full length all the way back to the wall. And then against the wall, the full width of the dinette is all storage.
The cushions, there's a wooden piece in there with little finger holes, and you can lift it up.
And then there's electrical outlets underneath here. So the finger hole, I'm not going to completely disassemble it, but this whole piece here is all storage. And like I was saying, there is actually electrical outlets in the dinette. You've got your panel on the wall. So you got your breaker panel, both your 12 volt and your 110. Now coming over here, speaking of panel, this is right inside the front door. You have a dimmer switch. I'm not going to turn it down so you can actually see, but you can dim your lights. You can control your slide out. You can also control your awning. You've got all your tank controls, so you want to heat them up. So fresh, black, and gray. If you need to keep heat on your tanks so they don't freeze, that's there. Your lights, hull, accent, and awning. Of course, your tanks, black, gray, 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 so you can actually see. They're all empty, which it should be being in the factory.
And that QR code right there, what I'm seeing lately in the Alliance RVs is that's your owner's manual. Scan the QR code. Another place they have a dimmer light is above the theater seating.
Ooh. All right, I'm going to show them the ceiling in the living room here. So this is the living room slash kitchen. You've got a Coleman Mach AC with 4 vents, so it's ducted. Coming back past the first 2 ducts, you have a max air fan, and then the last 2 ducts. And then right behind Martha
is the controls for it.
So that's your thermostat on the top and then your max air control on the bottom. So what we have here is another shoe cubby storage. So you've got a lot more space for shoes in here than you do in a lot of trailers. That's 3 areas.
And I love that it's flush floor.
Yeah.
So you don't have any toe kickers in here.
No toe kicks, and you have no carpet. So the whole thing is going to be linoleum, and all of the HVAC system is up off the wall instead of being in the floors, which you have there. Now let's go up the stairway and you can show me what's next.
Okay. What's next is the bathroom.
Okay, always wanted to put it in perspective. I'm 6'2", so I have plenty of room. I've got plenty of available room. No, it's not the biggest shower that is ever made, but it is adequate. I do like the fact that they put stainless and it has a little latch so you can control it, which for me, this is actually plenty tall for my washing my hair and stuff, which is nice because it's always a problem when you're a tall dude.
Now, what I like is how the shower door is. Show them that.
Oh, yeah, this is the little squeegee door. So these things are awesome. No glass, and it is what you see. It's just a self-squeegee door.
All right, so the linen cabinet. Look at how much space you have in there. It goes the full length of the shower. And you can put plenty of towels, plenty of toiletries in here.
In the ceiling, it's ducted AC, so you've got an AC vent there. You've also got your max air fan, but this is a smaller venting fan.
They have a shelf with some coat hangers or robe hangers, towel hangers, whatever you want to call them.
Porcelain foot flush toilet, soft closing lid. Underneath the sink, you've got on-off valves for both the hot and the cold. It's got magnetic catches. You have a medicine cabinet. Coming down from the medicine cabinet, you have a solid surface countertop with a stainless steel bowl and a stainless steel faucet. You have a GFI outlet on the wall, and then you have a barn door with a catch so that when you're traveling, you don't have to stress about that.
Yep, you just latch a little Candy King hook, and you are good to go on travel days.
What do we got to the right?
When you come out and you go to the right, you have the master bedroom. It's a queen-size bed.
This is a really nice setup. Also, it has 5 cabinets above the bed, so 3 and then 2 vertical cabinets. They continue the frosted look through the bedroom, which I really like, and it looks like the cabinets run the full width of the front caps. I like the fact that they're held up with a hydraulic hinge or a spring hinge, and then on each side you have vertical cabinets. On this one side over here, you actually have 12 volt and 110, and you have an end table or a nightstand with a hole, so you have a lot of space on this side.
Yeah. And the nightstand on this side, you have a drawer. So you get to pick which side you want, if you want a drawer or if you want a cabinet that opens up.
And same thing, you've got up there. Let me get in there because there's something I want to show them. So you'll see 2 little green lights here. That is your WineGuard Air 360. That controls both your Wi-Fi and your over-the-air antenna. And then to the right of it, you got a 12-volt plug, so USB-A and USB-C. And to the left of that, you've got your house plug, your 110, 120. Now, coming to the end of the bed, let's see what the under storage looks like. Oh, Lord, that's massive.
It is really huge down below there. You got plenty of storage under the bed.
Yeah, that's way bigger than I thought. You have a what would we call that? A wardrobe behind you?
Yes, wardrobe closet. So you have 3 drawers. I'm gonna open them up. If you want to come look in the top one and see how spacious it is reinforced.
They're big. They are bigger than I thought.
Ooh, that's a strong magnet. I like it.
Yeah, let me hand you this. You go look down there.
Okay. So your wardrobe closet, you have a clothes hanging rod and plenty of space to put your clothes if you want.
So this has a TV backer up against the wall. So you can actually mount a TV, or you can do like we did. We put an oscillating fan, but you have an electrical outlet. You also have your cable outlet, and then your thermostat and your light dimmer. You have a Coleman Mach AC in your bedroom, and you also have it ducted directly above the bed. So if you come over here, you've got 2 ducts directly above the bed. You can also use this as a self dump, and then there will be ducting as well into the shower or the bathroom. So you have 2 ACs on this trailer.
So what do you guys think of this brand new Alliance Avenue 22 ML all-access fifth wheel?
I'm impressed. I love these smaller trailers. Obviously, you guys know I'm a big fan of the smaller setup, but to have the height of a fifth wheel with the extra cargo capacity, this is a fantastic couples trailer. To me, this is like the price point and the luxury. You get a lot for your money with this.
Yeah, I was going to say it has really nice fit and finishes.
Yes.
It's just very luxurious feel in here with dimmer lights in the bedroom and above the theater seating.
It's the little things. It's the diffuse light and the pass-through. The fact that it's got both an oven and a convection oven. Like, they've thought this through. This is a really functional trailer. This thing's really nice.
And the full motion mount for the TV. That's really nice.
Yeah.
We love that on all of our setups.
Absolutely. So let us know what you think down below. And most importantly, give us a thumbs up.
Yep. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and enjoy every moment.